Tonight, Detroit Public Schools are facing pressure in the wake of Action News investigations exposing awful conditions at their abandoned schools.
And there are a lot of them. Now we're going a step further to hold the governor accountable for a district which is ultimately managed by the state.
Simon Shaquette went one-on-one with Governor Snyder and joins us live on the west side. And Simon, what did the governor have to say to you?
Well, some very interesting responses. First, I can tell you people in this neighborhood are sick and tired of having to look at this every single day. The Detroit School District is responsible for blight like this throughout the city, and now it is the governor's problem. For Lakeisha Reams, every day starts with facing a stark reality. The Detroit Public School District is one of the biggest owners of blight in the Motor City.
Squirrels are running rapid, rats are running rapid, people are coming in the middle of the night and stealing whatever's left.
We met Lakeisha 2 weeks ago when we exposed this state of disaster. We visited every school that's been closed in Detroit, more than 80 total, and found most have been hit by scrappers. On the west side alone, 30 buildings have been stripped. Lakeisha had a message for the governor.
For the safety of citizens, children especially, do something about this. This is not the only school.
So we took Lakeisha's plea straight to Lansing and tracked down the governor. He agreed to talk about this issue and acknowledged he's ultimately responsible since the district's emergency manager reports directly to him.
Ultimately, the man in charge is Jack Martin, and he reports to you.
Well, we are trying to continue to work on improving Detroit in all ways, and it starts with the kids.
What is your message to Detroiters that live across from these blighted buildings and feel it's hopeless?
Well, it's not hopeless. If you look at it, there's a lot of good blight removal been going on in Detroit in the last year or two.
But what about specific plans to deal with schools too far gone to sell? Those that have to be torn down. The district has already said their best option is to appeal to the city for demolition dollars. And we've seen no evidence of that happening yet.
We need to look at the buildings, the facilities, and how we can get those in productive use. Detroit's turning around, and we need to stay focused on that. Let's grow Detroit together.
We showed our interview with the governor to people back at the neighborhood where Holcomb Elementary once thrived.
I don't really think the governor's sincere. Okay, there's a lot of blight, being cleaned up, but what I wanted to see from that piece is when. I hate to say it, but I don't think the governor has Detroit's interest at hand at this point.
What do you say to the governor after seeing this interview?
I would invite the governor to come down here to these facilities, look at these schools, look at the neighborhoods.
Also not convinced, the pastor of a nearby church. He tells us this isn't just an eyesore, it's alarming.
It looked bad for the church to be here and the building over there. They can take kids and rape them over there and kill them over there. They can do anything, so it's best for them to take it down.
What did you think of the governor's response?
Well, I don't know I hear what he says, but I don't know what he will do.
Detroiters here acknowledge times are tough, but still families live in these neighborhoods, forced to deal with unnecessary danger caused by Detroit's school district dropping the ball.
I think sometimes Detroit is just a rubber stamp. I hate to say that, but that's what I feel. He's not in tune with Detroiters. If he was, then a lot of this would be taken care of by now.
Do you believe that he realizes how serious this is here?
I don't think so, because he's not living around here. He's not coming around it every day.
As Governor Snyder seeks re-election, Lakeisha's hoping one more message reaches him.
Be accountable, say something, don't always make a promise and don't live up to it.
So when will buildings like this be torn down or sold off? We'll stay on top of this issue until the neighborhood gets the results that they deserve. Live on Detroit's west side, Simon Shaquette, 7 Action News.